Logan Paul and KSI thought they were rewriting business history, but instead they shot themselves in the foot.
And it's caught the attention of the federal government, too, as it explodes in popularity among children and teens. We're talking about Prime Energy, backed by influencer Logan Paul.
Prime Energy banned in the US over its
eye-popping caffeine content.
One Prime has as much caffeine in it as 6 cans of Coke.
Prime is banned from schools and students being punished for it.
What started as a flashy empire built on hype and neon bottles is now collapsing faster than Logan Paul's reputation after the Forest scandal. Prime Hydration wasn't supposed to fail because Logan Paul had put all his energy into making this successful. It was marketed as the next big thing, a drink that would dethrone Gatorade, dominate energy aisles, and prove that influencers could outsmart billion-dollar corporations. But the same force that made Prime explode is now the reason it's dying. Logan Paul and KSI, two rivals turned business partners, had just united their massive fan bases under one mission: make hydration cool. They weren't selling drinks, they were selling a lifestyle, one that screamed cloud, exclusivity, and belonging. Stores couldn't keep Prime in stock. Kids fought over bottles in school hallways. Parents drove across towns just to find one. It wasn't a drink, it was a collectible. But behind the colorful branding and motivational slogans, something darker was breathing.
Now it's causing a frenzy in Queensland schools.
My little brother, his friends, everybody at school's looking for it.
Miami State School on the Gold Coast now banning Prime energy
I
drink.
think it's absolutely fair enough. I actually didn't realise there were energy drinks.
I'm really relieved as a parent.
Posting on social media today stating the product isn't suitable for children under the age of 15.
Prime wasn't built on science, quality, or innovation. It was built on illusion, a flashy logo, a sugar-packed formula, and a fan base willing to believe anything their idols said. And the illusion started cracking fast. While Logan Paul and KSI were counting millions, real athletes began calling the drink out. Reviews weren't just bad, they were brutal. Cough syrup, artificial, tastes like melted candy. Those weren't haters, they were honest customers realizing they had been sold hype water in designer packaging. But instead of improving the product, the duo doubled down, releasing Prime Energy, a caffeine-loaded version disguised under the same branding, same bright bottles, same influencer marketing, but now packed with over 200 milligrams of caffeine. The catch: their audience was still kids. Schools started banning Prime Energy. Parents were furious. Doctors warned of health risks. Logan Paul tried to damage control, claiming it was for adults only, but the damage was already done. The empire that once symbolized success was now a cautionary tale of recklessness. But here's where things got even worse. Lawsuits, dozens of them, from deceptive marketing and forever chemical claims to unpaid suppliers who said Logan Paul and KSI overpromised, underdelivered, and left millions in debt. Their bottling partner even demanded $68 million, saying the YouTubers couldn't afford the stock they ordered when sales started to fall. That's when the illusion finally shattered. Retailers slashed prices to clear shelves. UK sales crashed by over 70%. In just 2 years, Prime went from global sensation to internet embarrassment, from being scalped for $50 a bottle to being mocked on TikTok for tasting like chemicals and regret. You can't build an empire on hype alone, because when the lights fade and the hashtags die, all that's left is the product, and Prime never had the quality to stand on its own. Instead of fixing their formula, they mocked critics. Instead of focusing on real value, they focused on image, and when the hype wave crashed, it dragged everything with it. Even Senator Chuck Schumer called it out, saying Prime looks like a Gatorade but hits like an espresso. Government started investigating caffeine levels, parents started warning each other, and teenagers started moving on. The cult obsession was gone, the final nail in the coffin. The internet's brutal honesty, TikToks of half-empty bottles, memes about taste, and Reddit threads calling it the fire festival of drinks. The same fan base that made Prime famous now turned against it, proving loyalty lasts only as long as the hype. And that's the real tragedy here. Prime could have been something special, a legitimate innovation in the influencer space, but instead it became a billboard for ego, greed, and marketing gone too far. Two internet moguls who thought they could bend business rules the same way they banned YouTube algorithms. algorithms. So as crime sets on clearance rack across the world, one thing's clear. Logan Paul and KSI didn't just create a drink, they created a modern business disaster. And maybe, just maybe, that's the most refreshing truth of all. Watch this video next and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers!